Boas-vindas, Home Depot, which means welcome Home Depot in Portuguese. You might be thinking that I'd like to introduce Home Depot into Portugal, but in fact, I'd like to introduce the Home Depot into Brazil. Today, this presentation will be done by me, Dominic D. Chaitis, Curtis Chavez, and Jesus Carmona. So think about it, the Home Depot in Brazil. How nice would that be? Of course, it's not established in Brazil, and it is feasible. We could take the example for Mexico, which has 60 stores. We could also look forward towards the population of Latinos in our nation and how the Latinos are being more known throughout time and being acknowledged as a huge force for our economy. We could also look in towards the emerging economy of Brazil, as we learn in class from the acronym BRIC, which are the emerging economies established in 2008. BRIC stands for Brazil, Russia, India, and China. And this is another example we might look towards for introducing Home Depot into Brazil. Construction equals growth. And this, of course, goes with how emerging economies must build to grow and to bring people into those certain facilities. And Home Depot should allow for these constructions to go well. So first of all, we will take in the example of Mexico and Brazil. Mexico has 60 stores. Home Depot was established in Mexico in 2001 and became one of the largest Home Depot improvement retailers in Mexico. By 2004, it became the second largest Mexican home improvement retailer, and it employs more than 7,100 associates with an annual growth rate of 10%. And we could just imagine every year, if the rate is increasing by 10%, you could imagine how well that helps the economy of Mexico and what that does for the country as a whole. We must understand that the Home Depot is not just towards the customer, but it's also helps with the community, and its values are really oriented towards the customer community and its employees who help the company strive. So as Latinos, we sometimes consider Latinos just, what we see in the United States. Sometimes Mexican, people from Puerto Rico and Cuba, but actually Latinos consist of Mexico, people from Mexico, Central America, South America, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. And in our nation, in the United States, this population is very high as we speak, and is actually a driving force for our economy to move forward. Brazilians are considered Latinos, and they are based in South America. Brazil as a country is a huge country, and the population estimates around 190.7 million. Their GDP is an estimate of $2 trillion. Per capita, that's around 10,000. Yes, that's in the impoverished level in the United States, but we must understand the difference of values and their culture when it comes to money, and their GDP is in mind is different towards the people in their culture. Brazil is an emerging economy, as we noted before, and is part of the acronym BRIC, and we must understand that this economy is still growing, and there is a chance for the Home Depot to implement its business there. As we have growth in construction, the Home Depot is a retailer for construction, for home improvement, and in Brazil, as a growing economy, the Home Depot could bring new construction, new technology, and better education. and that the new construction would allow for new technologies to emerge. And with this new construction of buildings, commercial and educational buildings, also with new homes, we could establish better education for the community as well. The Home Depot allows for feasibility of buying construction supplies and other home improvement goods. As for it also allows for job and career opportunities, which would allow for a stronger economy and a stable one at that. Home improvement is Home Depot's place, and home improvement at a low cost is what everybody looks for. And the Home Depot allows for low cost. It also is involved in the community. As for it implements community acts, as it allows its employees and other associates to go out into the community and build parks and improve other parts of their community. So when should we do this? Timing is critical, and I believe as ASAP, as soon as possible. As the economy grows, the Home Depot should consider Brazil for business. The Home Depot located in Sao Paulo would be great. Sao Paulo is the largest city in Brazil. The population estimates around 11.3 million, with growing suburban areas. Home and commercial improvements call for the leading retailer, and that leading retailer is the Home Depot. So the Home Depot is this place that can strive in Brazil, and what better place to do it than Sao Paulo? Finally, we must understand the relationship between a retailer and its customers, and not just the customers, but a country as a whole. And in this case, the country is Brazil. The Home Depot would allow for job opportunities. Families would love to start a career at Home Depot. As for the Home Depot allows for increased job opportunities such as management positions, and you could work your way up from there, and great training. The Home Depot values its customers, and not just that, it also values its community. And this builds a stronger relationship with trust, increases the chance of higher GDP. We know that the Home Depot has a 10% growth rate for Mexico, and we could imagine what that would do for Brazil as a country. And improvements on construction allows for the increased property value, facade improvements of the community, moving force towards a do-it-yourself sense of environment. And Latinos do have a do-it-yourself sense of personality and traits. And I believe the Home Depot and Brazil can be possible. So this relationship that lasts is possible, and I believe that the Home Depot in Brazil is a great idea that should be implemented to bring this emerging economy out of BRIC and to make it just Brazil as a strong economy. Thank you very much. My name is Dominic Chaitis. The presentation was done by Curtis Chavez and Jesus Carmona. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.